Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a few things. So if you are interested in seeing what I got going on this week, girl, then stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm racing the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans. You got time.
All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be not only doing my paycheck budget, but I'm also going to be filling out my monthly because I'm a little behind on that. So when it comes down to my budget, I actually already did my budget, and I did that off camera because I knew this video was going to be, I didn't want it to be too lengthy. I still need to fill out my monthly and then fill out my projected monthly income. So I already did like my financial goals and things of that nature, but I went on ahead and just did the paycheck budget since I do have to do the monthly. So I'm gonna try to just get all of that done in this video. So let's just jump right on into it. So I do have my little cheat sheet here, just so I could fill in. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and just fill in my monthly spread. So let me just hold this up for the sake of space. All right, so first starting off with mortgage. Now mortgage is already taken care of for this month, but I do try to go ahead and put money to the side each pay period so that I can have the next month's mortgage. Sometimes I got the whole thing, and then sometimes I'll probably be one paycheck off, and then I just have to use that particular month. I don't even know if I just explained that right. But anyway, girl, it's for the next month. So my mortgage, y'all, as you know, if you have been watching my videos, you know that my insurance has went up. And so that means my mortgage went up. So for my mortgage, it was $1802.81 or something like that. Girl, well, now we went from the 99 to the 2000s. So mortgage is what's mortgage? Mortgage is, and I want to do it with a, let me see. Do I want to do it with this pen? Hold on, y'all. I guess it don't matter. I didn't know if I wanted to do it with my erasable pen. But anyway, so mortgage is $2,043.09. It's a damn shame, girl. And so what I like to do is I do break that up. So I kind of just do an even 680. Or that's not what I do, because this is going to be the May is when my mortgage is. This is the new amount for mortgage. But I used to take and put like $600 to the side every pay period. But this, so I had to recalculate that. So 680 is what I'm gonna put to the side. That's only gonna leave a shortage of $3.09. I ain't worried about that. I just add that in there. So what I do is 3 payments of $680. And so what I do is 1, 2, 3. Girl, listen, let me tell you something. You got to do what works for you, okay? You got to figure out how your mind works and what will help you remember. So when I'm putting money to the side in that bill account for mortgage, I need to figure out, girl, am I on payment number 2? Am I on payment number 3? Sometimes I get confused. So what I started doing a couple of months ago was I do 1, 2, and 3. And as I put the 680 to the side, I just go ahead and shade it in. So that way when I'm doing my weekly budgets, I can say, okay, girl, you already there. You got 2 payments. Two out of that balance, that's 2 payments for your mortgage. You need 1 more payment. So that's what I do. So when you see me checking and shading in, that's what I'm doing. Okay. But it's 3 payments of 680. So I'm gonna just write that over here in the corner. 680. All right. And then, so that just kind of, girl, because this is new amounts I gotta get with the program. All right. And then my daughter's car note was due on, it's always due on the 1st. And that is $295. Girl, listen. Never mind. Also we have Centerpoint. So Centerpoint is my gas. So that's due on the 1st, or was due on the 1st. And it was $44.42. All right. And on the 2nd is usually my Capital One card. Nothing was due. So we moving right along. All right. So we gotta open up. We gotta open back up again, so we can get to the other side. Because I'm going in order, girl. On the 5th, we have Care Credit. And that is $30. It was $30 due, but I think I ended up paying like $50 or whatever. That's a card that I only use for King. I'm trying to get that balance down. But I'm not, that's not one that of my main focuses, right now. So, also on the same day is Firestone. Now this is my husband's card. But as you know, I had got some work done on my truck, and that was the card that was used. So I'm taking ownership of paying that balance down. It's only like $30 due, but I always put $100 on that card. So that's that. And then my husband has a bill that automatically comes out. Now I usually don't really worry about but this one comes out of this particular bill account that I work out of. So I like to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna put that on here. 118.34. Now my water bill, when I didn't get a bill yet. I went online to check, and the billing statement hasn't hit. So we ain't got nothing for water right now. On the 7th also is my Wi-Fi with AT&T. And that's always $80.38. On the 10th is my another Capital One card, my business Capital One card that let's see, Capital One Business, and the payment due on that is $15. I usually always pay more than the payment, or if not, if it's something that, if it's like just subscriptions or something, I just pay it off, but that's what's due. Okay, on the 9th, so let me do this. On the 9th, And the 23rd, that's my husband's bill. His line of credit. So I don't even know how much, but I'm just gonna put it there though. All right. On the 15th, we have his Amazon card. I have to say, baby, you want the girl, baby, you is taking up my video, my cat, all this runs this and runs that. All right, 74. And then on the 16th is my Sirius XM. And that is, oh girl, I put 16. It used to be. I'm gonna call them and be like, I want to cancel. Y'all know when you try to cancel service, baby, they come up with all kind of discounts and stuff. Why now you got a discount? Why you just ain't been send me that promotion? Why I gotta threaten to cancel for you to send me a promotion? So that's $23.05. It went from $6 to $16. Now it's $23. Let them go up again. I barely listen to the radio. Most of the time I'm listening to YouTube while I'm driving, girl. I be watching y'all videos and listening to y'all. All right, so on the 18th, all right, so on the 18th is Fertiva, which is the equipment for my security, and that is, I think, 32. And then also is, even though this don't have a balance, I still like to write all my cards down because you just never know. Just in case you spend something or whatever, you remember when the due date is. So this is Capital One. This is the card. All right, and nothing is due there. All right, and then go back over here, y'all. I'm just a flipping, okay? Just stay with me. So on the 20th, we have Merit. This card, there isn't a balance, but every month, every month is like a $5 balance, and that's for the fee. But I don't want to close this card. So that's that. Now, on the same day is my Zales card, and I'm super excited because, baby, guess what the balance is on this card? The full balance on this card is $65.78. You already know what's finna happen. Drop down in the comments and tell me what's finna happen, baby, with the Zales. And then the next day is Credit One. So I have a Credit One card that I don't use, but there is a balance on there. I'm just paying it down. And that's another one because the balance on the Credit One card is girl, it's $125.57 the last time I checked. And then Ron has a Credit One card. So let me see. He don't have a balance on his, but he do have a membership fee, and they break it up by the 12 months. So every month it is $8.96. And then I don't know, depending on what my money looking like that week, either I'll pay it off, but if not, my goal is to at least put $75 on it. I have a no spend for this week because so my birthday is on Tuesday the 14th. My daughter's graduation gathering is on the 18th, and then she graduates on the 19th. I'm hoping that I get a little break and I ain't got to be spending no more money. So my goal is to, other than the bills that's due, I ain't gonna try to spend nothing for these 2 weeks. I'm gonna try my best, y'all. Hold me to it. All right, so we got the credit one. Then we have Jeff Davis, girl. So Jeff Davis is due here as well. Now y'all know my older but goodies. Jeff Davis, y'all know we like the tussle. That's my light bill. And last summer, baby, we was paying $400 and $500 light bill. And I had been saying for the last couple of months that I'm gonna do levelized billing, but I was trying to see at what point should I do the levelized billing, because they take the average 6 months, last 6 months, and that's what your bill would be. No matter if you have a shorter bill, a smaller bill, or a larger bill, you would pay that average amount. So at the a couple of months ago, I called and they were like, my average would be like $200-$300, because some of the high months from the summer was still within that 6 month range. So when the COLA months came and the bill went down, I was trying to let some of those bills, you know, accumulate in there. So that way, when I call them back to do the average 6 months, some of those larger summer month bills will fall off and that amount will go down. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But long story short, I'm noticing that it's starting to gradually go up, because we went from like 120 to 130. And this month it is 163.16. So it's rising. Not a lot, but baby, we ain't gonna play with her. So Jeff Davis, and that's 163.16. All right, and then on the 24th, so on the 24th, we have our AT&T cell phones. And that is $264.95, I think. Or it's always somewhere around it. And I usually break those two payments up. I break that up, I break mortgage up, and I break my car insurance up. So that's why I have these four little squares here. I usually write it on the side, but I'm leaving that space because this month is kind of a busy month. No telling what, girl, we need to leave this space for some other stuff. So I got these little squares down here. So $264.95, I think is usually like 132. Yeah, 132.47. So let me see, 132.48. Yeah. All right. So 132.48. And so what I do is, just like I do with my mortgage, girl, when I'm doing my weekly budget, I gotta remember, girl, did you pay? Is that the first payment or is that the second payment? So I just check it off. On the 26th is Progressive. Y'all, not only is the home insurance going up, but this car insurance is no joke either. And I really don't know what it's gonna be, because May is my renewal, and my renewal, I need to check it, because hold on one second, let me look. All right. So what I was trying to see was, because I already know what my bill is going to be for the 26th, because this is going to be me renewing my policy. What I don't know is what is going to be every month after that. Because, you know, your renewal always be like a little bit more. And then, girl, I don't know. Anyway, the renewal is, what is the renewal? The renewal is 50610. And I have my truck, my daughter's car, my husband's truck, and another truck. So I have 4 vehicles on my insurance. And I've always had about that. And this is the highest my bill's ever been, $400 and something. So I like to have a fit when it went up. But, and then the Ford truck, that's just liability on there. Everything else has full coverage, but that Ford truck has liability. So it's not like that truck is making a big difference, girl. And then my homeowner's insurance is with Progressive. So you would think, you know, I was like, well, maybe we'll get a little discount, girl. So I already did the calculation for this. So 50610, I'm gonna break that up, and that is $253.05. I think, yeah. And I don't like to play when it come down to, now I push it with the monthly payments, but when it come down to the renewal, baby, I ain't gonna play with that. Cause baby, if the clock strike 12 and you ain't got that payment in, baby, you get that good old letter from the DMV with that lapse of that. I don't care if it was an hour, and that's $150 per vehicle that's in your name, baby. We not finna do that. So that's what that's for. That's for me to keep track and check off. So that's the 26th. Then we have, let's flip back over. So on the 27th is my Amex card that's due. Right, I don't know what the bill is gonna be. I never really honestly know, because I have the paperless statements and I'm always making payments throughout the month. So it always says 0 payment due, but I don't know. Whatever I can pay throughout the month, I just pay it. And so, but that's the due date. And then on the 28th is Vivint, and that is $53. And then on nothing's due on the 29th, but my car note is always due on the 30th or the last day of the month. So if it's 30 days and if it's 31 days, it's due on the 30th. If it's only 29 days, it's due on the 29th. It's the 30th, but sometimes we ain't got 30 days in a month. But this month it is the 30th. So we have Infinity, and my truck note is $721.57. All right. Let's see. When is Memorial Day? I usually don't put holidays on my thing because my family, we don't really do the holiday thing. But I do like to know when out of school, because a lot of times I try to think it's gonna be, am I right? I don't know if I'm right or not. I try to book little small mini weekend trips and stuff if they have time off for school, which requires money, so put it on the budget calendar. Paydays. So let's see. We have, of course, this week, payday needs to go on the calendar. So we have here, let's put it here. And then Y'all, I just realized that instead of having 2 extra incomes this month, girl, I got 3. So this is what they call it, a magic month. Girl, this shit ain't no magic, but for the sake of what they call it. So this is the monthly. We're gonna jump into I'll do this off camera, y'all, I know. So we're gonna jump into the paycheck budget for this week, girl. All right, so for this week, we did, and y'all know how when I have 2 incomes, I pull out the 2 highlighters. So for the paycheck amount, we budgeted for $17.19. It ended up being pretty much right on the money, $17.19.37. We under budgeted for the extra income, so we budgeted for $900 and it came in at $1035.06. So instead of working with $26.19, we was working with $27.54. Out of the paycheck amount came the Progressive Infinity, the mortgage payment, and then this is auto debited out of the account for my husband. Progressive, instead of $226.82, was actually $236.82. Infinity, it was only a penny off. It was $240.53 instead of 52. I don't know why I did that or how I did that, but it was supposed to be 53. That's the same. This is pretty much going to be the same. Out of the extra income came Carvana and Centerpoint. Carvana $295, Centerpoint $44.42. Usually there is a fee with Centerpoint because I always use my debit card, but this time I was like, girl, you know what? I want it to be what I budgeted for. So instead of doing it with my debit card, I did it as a ACH where it's going to auto debit out the account. Not a auto payment every month, but just I use my accounting routing number instead of debit card. So the total for our bills and expenses for that came out of the paycheck amount was $1,265.68. And that left $453.69, and then out of the extra income was $339.42, and that left $695.64. Down to our groceries, I did budget it for $300, but I dropped it down to $250. I am going to meal plan this week, so hopefully I can stay within the budget. Gas $60. Household, I had put aside $30, but I ended up going to Walmart getting what I needed because I just couldn't wait. And I used my American Express card, so that money that I was going to cash stuff, I just put it back onto my American Express, but I still included in here because it still came out of this paycheck. Miscellaneous $35. I actually was going to do 10, but I do have a doctor's appointment that has a copay, so I just added that with that to put in my wallet, miscellaneous. So out of the paycheck amount, I'm going to take the $100 because the groceries, I'm splitting it between the 2 paychecks. So $100 is going to come out of the paycheck amount, and then $150 will come out of the extra income, which is a total of $250. But out of the paycheck is $100, and it's going to leave $353.69, and then the rest of this is coming out of the extra income. And so that is going to be a total of $265. So that's this plus the $150. So that's $275 from the $695.64. It's going to leave me with $420 for that, for the extra income. Girl, so me and my husband decided, it was his idea. He wanted to get in on the savings challenges, because, you know, people be laughing at you when they first, but girl, what you doing? But then when they start seeing how it worked for you, they won't end, baby. They won't end. So we was laying down in bed talking or whatever. He was home and he was scrolling, and he was trying to show me something on Pinterest. So I said, let me see. Because I got a little glimpse of his board and what he had been. I said, let me see. Baby, why he had pulled up, he had been looking at little saving challenges on Pinterest. Baby, don't play. Boy, why you looking at saving challenges? Because wasn't you the one talking about, girl, what is that you doing? Why are you coloring this? And then now you want to do savings challenges. So he saw one that he liked it, and I kind of revamped it, and so we're gonna do that one together. So it's 52 Fridays. It's different amounts, but the weeks that I get 2 incomes coming in, I'm gonna split the portion or whatever. So anyway, that's what whenever you see 52 Fridays, that's the savings challenge that me and him doing together. So out of the paycheck amount, $75 is coming out of that and to go toward that, and then $75 is coming out of the extra income to go toward that, to make it a total of $150 for my end. And then so let's see, so we were left with $353.69, and then I'm gonna take out the $75, so that leaves $278.69. And then from the 420, I'm taking 75, and that's gonna leave me with $345.64. Down to debt, Care Credit and Firestone is what is due. So I did 50 for Care Credit and 100 for Firestone, which is a total of 150, and that left $195.64. And then 52 week and 2024 challenge, I'm pulling it from the extra income. And so that is going to, let's see, 38 and 24. So that's 62 minus 195.64. All right, so that leaves 133.64. And then the emergency, $25. I'm taking it from the paycheck amount, and that's going to leave 253.69. I hope I didn't go too fast. I hope y'all understand. If you've been watching my videos, you already know how I do this budget thing, girl. And if you don't, and I went too fast, and you like, girl, what the hell you do? Just go back and watch one of my previous videos where I go a little slower. But I'm pushing for time, so I'm trying to get this out the way because this video is long as it is long as enough. It's enough. It's long enough. So out of the paycheck amount, we have $253.69, and then out of the extra income, we have $133.64. I always add that together for my buffer, and so we're looking at $387.33. Now, what are we taking out to cash stuff? So we are, let's see. So we're taking $250, $60. We're not taking the household because we put that on Amex card, and we take it $35. We taking $150, and we taking $87. So we are withdrawing $582, I think. We'll see if we correct when we get to the next page. Get to the other side. Get to the other side. All right, so the month of May, go Taurus. And then drop down in the comments if you a Taurus. Bull game. Where my besties at? All right, so we have groceries and groceries, we see $250. And then we have gas, which is $60. Miscellaneous, which is $35. What time it is? What time it is, y'all? Oh, girl. All right. And then we have 52 Fridays. That is $75. We got 2 of them. All right, and then we have 52 week, not to get it mixed up. Pretty much the same thing, but 2 different challenges. We had $38 this week. Emergency. 25. And then 2024 challenge is $24. So let's see if we come up with the 582. So 250 plus 60 plus 35 plus, wait, 250 plus 60 plus 35 plus 75, 38, 25, 24. So 582. All right, and then, so groceries, let's just say 250 is about to storm, y'all, and I gotta go out here in this rain. Gas, 60, miscellaneous, 20, 35. See, 75, so they be acting stingy with the 50s, man. I ain't got no 50s. So let's just do 60, 70, and 5. 52 week is 20, 35, and 8. That is 20 and 5, and then we have 20 and 4. All right, so that is 200, 150, 3, 4, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Right? 2, 1, 13, 4, 5, and 7. So that's 3, 13. All right. So my cash breakdown is 2, 1, 13, 4, 5, and 7. So that should be 200, 50, 260, 40, 25, 7, and that should be a total of 582. All right, so that's what we cash stuffing. Now, probably when I come back, or if I decide to do a cash stuffing video, girl, you is not going to see, you ain't going to see this. You ain't going to see this. You might see partial of this. You only going to get to see this. So I don't even know if I'm going to do a cash stuffing video, but y'all see what I'm pulling out, okay? And the only thing I have to do is go back and fill out this. I hadn't really spent no money yet, but I just need to fill out this. And let's see, we already have 1 and 2. Ooh, y'all hear that thunder? I know y'all hear that. So this is paid. You might not see this, so I'm gonna do it like that. That's paid. This is paid. And that is paid. So far, that's what I did. All right, y'all, that's it for this video. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Bye, guys.